Well, I guess it's official, Larry. According to Elon Musk's Twitter, I am excited to welcome Linda Yaccarino as the new CEO of Twitter. Linda will focus primarily on business operations while I focus on product design and new technology. Looking forward to working with Linda to transform this platform into X, the everything app. Meanwhile, here's the reaction. So, the new Twitter CEO, Linda Yaccarino, wants to reinstate heavy moderation so advertisers will invest more money in Twitter. Enjoy it while you can because soon Twitter will be heavy moderated. Bye bye, freedom of speech. And then Timothy Peace, Twitter CEO, Linda Yaccarino, is a social justice warrior. This is going to be a disaster. She's already pandering to liberal ideology. Go past this cute baby photo. To all the conservatives already attacking Linda Yaccarino, rumored to be the next CEO of Twitter because she is associated with the World Economic Forum. Not even just associated, pretty sure she's a chairman of or chairwoman of a particular, I don't know,
She
one of the
ran the
divisions or
Future
something.
of Work division. That's what she
Yes,
did.
work
Future of
division.
Work division. Yep.
Okay, and to all of the liberals who are upset that she was named to President Trump's Council on Sports Fitness, and okay, so she's got connections to Trump and the World Economic Forum. And yeah, last one I'll read. Twitter hiring Linda Yaccarino isn't necessarily a bad thing and may shed some light on some good things in the works. Here's why. It doesn't seem like the new role of CEO will have the authority to change content moderation policy. Elon is stepping up as executive chairman. So is it going to mean anything at all? To talk about all of this is Larry Sharpe. Larry, where do you want to
Yep.
start this?
That was a mistake to bring me aboard, but that's okay. I'm going to take advantage of your lack of judgment. I'm going to take advantage of that
Go for it.
and be happy that I'm here. So yeah, no, the worst part about this is I don't think you could have found someone who was more establishment. I don't think that's possible to find someone who was actually more establishment than her. And that part, I'm going to tell you what I think it is. This is actually, people get mad at me. This is for D chess. It is. It really is. Why do I say that? I said this in the beginning when he was talking about buying Twitter. I said he's not going to do it for at least 6 months. I said literally, I said no change in 6 months. Nothing for 6 months. It's all scam. It's a grift. People thought I was crazy. Then he bought it and they said I was wrong. Even though I was actually right. Why did he wait 6 months? He wanted to make sure the stock prices went up so he could sell. There was a reason that so he could sell Tesla stock. That's why I did it. Do exactly the same thing here. He's lost money. He's going to bring on establishment and he's going to go back to Tesla for a bit, raise the stock prices of both of them up because now they're both going to be thought of as better. Tesla stock's already going up because he's going back to it. This is a stock move over anything else.
So Elon was just in it for the money. Is that what you're trying to say, Larry?
That's what I'm saying. Yes. Yes.
So all the people who were hero worshiping him as a messiah of free speech were misguided, you're saying?
Correct. Yes,
Okay.
That's accurate. Yes, absolutely. Yes. This is a stock move. And I'm not mad at it. Like I'm not mad at him for it. It's probably not a bad move. And in the long run, I think it does help us. So I do, but there's some details that I think we do want to walk down the road on both her and him. But let's do those details after you take care of some business.
Yes. Well, if you're pulling your money out of Twitter stock, this is where you should take it.
Bingo.
Noble Gold. How was that, Larry?
That was wonderful. Exactly correct. Yes.
Thanks to Noble Gold, who has been in business over 2 decades and has almost 5 stars with the Consumer Affairs and the Better Business Bureau, for sponsoring a couple more of my videos this month. And if you are interested in learning what it would take to roll over your IRA or your 401k into precious metals, and you also want to support my work, you just got some questions you want answered, this is a great way to do it. morrowgold.com, click on the link, or call 877-646-5347 and tell them I sent you. You can debate with them. You can ask them what they think about Elon Musk. You can really do whatever you want. Just click the link or call the number. And you think this is terrible? Call them and ask them and tell them you think it's terrible. Ask them why they think gold or silver is a great investment. Or if you think it is a good investment, or maybe you don't even know. Like I said, get your questions answered. Give them a call. 877-646-5347, morrowgold.com. They are telling me that if you have a qualified IRA and you get in before the end of the month, that they are offering a 5-ounce America the Beautiful coin for any qualified IRA or 401k rollover, though terms do apply, and a solid silver U.S. Mint issued coin celebrating the national parks, free with every qualifying precious metals IRA or 401k rollover. So again, great way to support my work. Get your questions answered about what it would take to switch over to an IRA or 401k that is backed in precious metals, what it would cost to maintain the account, what it would cost to withdraw. And all you have to do is call or click the link, and you're also supporting my work. So thanks again to Noble Gold. Let's get back to it, Larry. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to read my disclaimer so that they don't throw me in jail, because I'm talking to Larry today and reading something about gold. So they're watching me right now. This is not financial advice. There's always a risk when investing, and there are no guarantees of any kind. All right. So going back over to Linda, I'm not totally sure if we went over the fact that she was a very high level marketing and advertising executive with NBC Universal, and she I think just put in her resignation, and they released something about how she was quitting, and then boom, now we find this out. She says, driven by industry progress, inspired by provocative leadership, plus don't mind a good pair of shoes or a great Penn State football scoreboard either. And she, I think, had something like 8,000 followers and now has 86,000.8 followers in like
Great
one day.
Move for her, absolutely. And look, the advantage that she is going to have an advantage, and that is and disadvantage. The advantage is her connections through all the NBC Universal brands are insane. They own Peacock and Telemundo and Oxygen and USA and Sci-Fi. There's got to be 12. They even own Fandango. They own everything. So it's a massive company. She'll be able to get tons of connections. Here's her problem. The team she ran was 2,000 people strong, and brought in over $10 billion every year in ad revenue. Now, that's amazing. Don't get me wrong. But that's the entire size of Twitter. Twitter's got like over 1,000 people, or something like 1,200, 1,500, something like that. It doesn't even have 2,000 people. So the ad sales team she ran is bigger than the entire company of Twitter. Plus, she is going to fatten this company up. That is what she's all about. She's about diversity. She is about all this stuff. So she is going to fatten this company up, and that's going to look good as they hire some people, right? But man, is it going to change the world at Twitter. She is going to fatten this company. It's not going to be lean and mean at all. To do that, she's going to have to raise massive revenue. So this is my point. She is going to raise massive revenue. She's going to fatten this company up. And in like 6 months to 12 months, he's going to fire her, keep that hot revenue, and then recut all the fat.
She does tweet quite a bit about sports, but this is interesting. Back in on May 3rd, which is our senior producer's birthday, she turned 3 on May 3rd, so her golden birthday.
Aww.
Linda wrote, "Hey, Elon Musk, here's an idea for our new partnership, Periscope, for Paris 2024. So she was talking about this partnership last week before this was big news. What's going on there?
Yes, absolutely. Look, here's the other good thing. Twitter, Elon is trying to make Twitter like the everything app, right? He's trying to, because look, Facebook is falling on its face badly. Meta was a terrible thing it did. The Twitch CEO, there's new Twitch CEO. People don't know that. There's a new Twitch CEO who came on, a month ago, 2 months ago? The Twitch CEO is trying to make Twitch better. So people are trying to find the answers, right, to the everything app. Twitch is trying, I don't know if they're for youngsters. Who knows if that can work? Twitter is trying to. So that's the goal, to become the everything app. So you can watch your sports on Twitter. You can watch you can watch Allison on Twitter. You can watch everything on Twitter. That's the goal. I don't know who's gonna make it work, but there's money in trying, because people will throw money at this, and Elon knows that. What Elon does is say, "Hey, I'm gonna make rockets. Throw money at it." They do. The rockets blow up, and he still makes money. "Hey, I'm gonna build solar panels." People throw money at it. His solar panels suck. They don't work, and he still makes money. So Elon Musk is the awesome guy of, I've got new stuff. Remember, he's gonna build the new the special trains in California. They never got built up either. So yeah, I guess eventually we'll go to Mars. I think maybe, but give me money. That's him. He'll be fine.
I just keep scrolling through her feed, and I've really found nothing but sports and fashion at this point. So I don't know. But if you can find quite a few videos for the folks who are not happy about this.
Yes.
Talking about get vaccinated, wear your mask, stay home, get tested all the time. So she was definitely all in on the COVID agenda, establishment
Yes.
narrative, like
Yep.
100%. It seems like, though I haven't, I haven't seen yet so far what she thinks about mandates, but
Hey,
you know what? I could
I'm going
play
to give you a
this. I just
spoiler
gotta,
on this one, Allison. You get a little
huh?
spoiler. Loves mandates, makes mandates, all
Oh,
about
really?
mandates. I don't know that, but I know that. I can look at her and know that she is. Again, you don't join the WEF on their board of the future of work. You don't do that. And without, I mean, look, she's a New Yorker. I don't know if you know that. She's born and raised here in New York.
Sorry, I
So
didn't mean to cut you off. I was trying to stop it while you were talking. I was going to play this. Yeah, she sounds like she's from New York.
she is. She's one of mine. I know my people. She's about mandates.
All right, let's see what this video has to say.
Linda Yaccarino here, class of 1980. We're not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about masking up or packing up. I promise you, we're doing good so far.
Yep.
Just keep your distance, get your hands washed often, get tested often, and wear your mask. That'll get us closer and closer to normal days. We are resilient. We are tough. Keep
We're
doing
not.
it.
Stop saying
We'll
it.
be back at Beaver Stadium before you know it. Mask up or pack up. We're almost there. We are.
What does that mean, mask up? Or
That
pack
means
up?
do as I say or you're fired. Pack your
Oh.
trash. Get out. That's what that means. That means
Oh,
do as
Lord.
I say or you're fired. Pack your trash. Yes. Now, I didn't see that, but I told you before you showed me that she was all about mandates. Why? Because I know who she is, because she's one of mine. So, yes, that's
Okay.
exactly what I was telling you. I was right.
Is this total grifting on the part of Elon Musk?
Yep.
So he tweeted back in January, World Economic Forum is increasingly becoming an unelected world government that the people never asked for and don't want. And then Ryan Mack writes, interesting to see MAGA accounts go apoplectic over Linda Yaccarino's connections to WEF and Davos. Have to wonder who stoked that sentiment in the past. So do you think Musk was just lying there? I mean, he has his own connections to the World Economic Forum. So
of course. No, I don't think he's lying. There's a difference. Elon Musk isn't lying. I don't want to, all I'm saying is he is playing 4D chess here. He knows that as he creates more stuff, people start talking on Twitter. We're talking about it, right? Everyone's talking about it, right? And it's being talked about on Twitter and off Twitter. This is brilliant. People say he's dumb or whatever. Elon Musk is brilliant. That's true. He is absolutely brilliant. I'm just saying he's not. His number one issue isn't your free speech. That's not, I mean, will he accept your free speech? Yes. Does he prefer free speech? 100% yes. But what does he like more? Money and power. He likes that more than your free speech. He does like that more, but he knows that he can get that with your free speech. So he'll do it. This is my entire look. When I was running for office, this is my entire thing. Set up an environment to where business will support our rights and they'll support our rights. Business doesn't care about your rights or not. They're not evil. They just want to make money. So set it up to where this makes money and they'll do the right thing. Mm-hmm. And Elon is an example of that. This is what I like.
I think you're totally right, though, that he's too smart for this to have just caught him by surprise, the reaction.
Correct.
There's no way he didn't know people were going to react this way.
Absolutely.
No way.
Yes, 100%. And you can tell because the right is pissed off. Like, what are you doing, Elon? Right? Oh my God, I thought you were one of us.
Yeah.
And the left is like, there he is. I knew he was an evil man. I knew he was the whole time. Right? So they're all doing that, which means he's winning.
Yep.
He's winning when that happens. Right? So he's happy with that.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, it's time for a drink in honor of whatever is going on Twitter.
I agree. Absolutely. Let's have a drink. Let's enjoy some wine as we toast to Elon Musk and his ability to get us talking about him. Well done. He is literally as I said this before, he is the Kim Kardashian of the tech world. He absolutely is.
That's a really great analogy. And you know what? He has a lot more, I think, probably power and control than she does. Maybe from a technical standpoint, I think from an
Yeah.
influence standpoint, she's got a lot of that. But
Yes.
but I do think it also is sort of a good analogy, because it's like, don't take the guy so seriously. Like, if you're looking at him like he's the Messiah, you're gonna walk off the cliff with this guy. Or
Yeah.
today
Don't do that.
you have a very emotional reaction to him. Either you've had way too much Allison Wine promo, or you worship the guy too much. Don't
Yes.
worship Elon Musk. He's just a guy, and like Larry said, he's probably just wants to make a lot of money off you. And maybe that'll serve some good purposes. Maybe it'll serve some terrible
Absolutely.
purposes. We'll
Yep.
see.
Yep. Absolutely.
So Mother's Day is on Sunday. You may not
It
really
is.
like your mom, in which case you probably need to drink more than anybody. And if you do like your mom, get a bottle of wine or 3 bottles of wine for her. AllisonWinePromo.com, 50% off the most amazing wines you've ever had in your entire life, and 50% off shipping. And these are extremist altitude wines. So Twitter is not extreme enough for you anymore because you got the World Economic Forum running it. Then you're going to have to find another way to be extreme, which means that's why you got to go get some extremist altitude wine. One in the middle, 8,200 feet. I ski thousands of feet lower than that. That grape is working so hard for you. You cannot deny how hard these grapes work for you. And they're in it for the taste, not the money. And also not to track you. There's no microchips. I promise you. So go get some AllisonWinePromo.com. If you are going to drink a lot of that, you might need some TwinEngineCoffee.com/Allison in the morning. And these are USDA certified organic, also extremist altitude roast. There's light roast, there's dark roast. I don't have it on me because I just finished it, but I drink the espresso in the morning. It's very good. I have it with my raw milk latte. Make an amaretto mocha, a little bit of almond extract, vanilla extract, and some raw cocoa powder, and with my raw milk. And that's my latte every morning. You can also get tea. If you're a low caffeine kind of person, this is tea that you can brew from the coffee fruit, the fruit that's around the coffee bean. It tastes a lot like black tea, but it's a low caffeine alternative. And it's high in antioxidants. So go check it out. TwinEngineCoffee.com.
Low caffeine, Allison. What are we doing? Don't tell people to be low caffeine.
Well, you can go get high caffeine at the coffee.
Yes. Do that. Do the high caffeine, guys. Get all psyched and pumped like I do. Get all high. Get all popped up. That's the good stuff. I want you to do that. Get the high. Get that. Or if you're not good at talking to people, use the wine. It's a good social lubricant. Enjoy that. It's fine. And then once you've got a little bit social lubricant, you're talking to some people, then take the high caffeine stuff, and you'll be the life of the party.
Let's look at a few of Elon's replies here. So
yes,
this is his announcement. Joseph McBride, who is representing at least one that I know of, but I think actually a couple of the January 6th defendants, says thumbs down on the hiring choice. You need a Bobby Axelrod, not a Vijaya Gotti. And you seem more upset that it's a female than who it is. Someone replies anyway. Adam B. Coleman had him on the show a bunch. As long as they stay on course. You love Adam?
I do.
He's a nice guy. As long as they stay on course, I'm good with it. I hope she does a good job. Okay. And then he replies, people need to chill the hell out with all these purity tests. My tweet isn't an endorsement of the World Economic Forum, and some of you look insane in your reactions. I like using Twitter, and I like how they're not censoring the hell out of it. That's the stay on course. I do think it's a valid opportunity to mention what he just said, which is I actually saw I can't remember who it was talking about this, but basically it was Owen Benjamin on Twitter, who's back on Twitter under Elon Musk. But he was talking about how if you have a reaction where you just like hate everything all the time, it may be just the opposite side of the hero worship coin, that they're like the same reaction, but just in opposite directions. And perhaps, I don't know what you think about this, Larry, a healthier attitude may just be like, wait and see, and don't invest your life and your soul into people like Elon Musk, one way or the other, whether you want to just hate monger him all day long, or you're just going to lick his boots all day long. Like these seem like very similar reactions, just opposite sides of the spectrum.
Well, this is the hardest part, right? And this is the part that people like Adam may not get. Adam has many ways of getting his name out, getting his word out, being heard. He's got Substack, he's got YouTube, he's got Twitter, he's got stuff going on. You have many things. You don't just have YouTube. You've also got other things you're working on also, right? So you got locals, you got stuff going on too. Some people, Twitter's their life. So when
Right.
you affect their life, they really get upset because it's like their life. Like, no, this is my life. This is where people pay attention to me. This is where I get my word out. This is how I feel like the thing that's working for me. So I get why they think that, but there's something else. We have a system to where we just pick sides. We just pick sides. That's it. So whenever something happens, what does my talking head say? Oh, Sean Hannity told me X, but Hassan told me Y, so I got to do X or Y because one of them told me the right thing. So I pick the guy or gal who's my talking head, and I just jump on that side and jump and yell and scream. But is anything getting better? No. I think the reality of it is the odds are it's not going to change drastically right away. Probably not. I mean, it might, but it probably won't change drastically right away. It will shift over time. It will, because she is going to push to have advertisers come on Twitter. Of course she is. That's why he brought her aboard, right? She has the connections. She has the background. Again, $10 billion a year in ad sales. I mean, he wants that. I get it. He wants the big deals. Is it going to change Twitter? A bit. It will. Will there be some more moderation? Probably yes. I mean, I think that's right, because Bravo's going to be like, I don't want the anti stuff on because I'm Bravo. Bravo's one of their companies that NBC Universal owns. So say Bravo comes on. They're going to be like, oh, no, we have all the gay shows, so don't do anti-gay stuff, or whatever they're going to say, right? You're going to do that kind of thing. So I think there will be some moderation. But if Elon Musk's tech team can make a more specialized Twitter for each individual, it shouldn't matter as much. If they can do that, it shouldn't matter as much, is my thought process. But either way, I'm going to make my prediction now. I was right before. I think I'll be right again on this one. Give it a year, maybe, give or take in that area. She's gone. He takes all of her advertisers, keeps them, and all that stuff. Tesla stock is up. Twitter stock is up. And when he fires her, Twitter stock goes up even more. And when those two things happen, he's good.
Last question about the app itself. I've seen him talk about how he basically wants to put WhatsApp out of business. He wants to turn Twitter into WhatsApp so you can call people and use it for messaging, and it's supposed to be encrypted. Do you think that he's got a data mining dog in the game for that, or is he really protecting your privacy? What's going on there?
Do I think Elon's really protecting your privacy?
Yeah.
No. Why would I think that?
I don't know. Well,
why would I
he's
think any of these
selling it
people
that
protect
way,
my
like,
privacy? No.
Well, he keeps selling it like, WhatsApp is has all these holes in it, and your privacy will be more protected on Twitter. You'll be able to have these conversations. And so is he just lying about that?
No. It will be more protected, but he'll still sell it. Right? He'll protect it so he owns it better, not because he cares about your privacy, right? He'll protect it so no one else can steal it. So that when he wants to sell it to somebody, he'll make more money because he's the only one who has it. He's doing it to monopolize, right? He's correct, but he's doing it to monopolize it so it has more value in the market, not because he does it because he cares about you. No, I'm always going back to the money, Allison. You're saying, Larry, you're always about the money. Yeah, because the world's about the money and Elon's about the money. So is he doing it to be more secure? Yes. Is he making it more secure because he loves us? No. He's doing it so that he can monopolize it so no one else has it. Also, his other goal will be, of course, to fight the government, because the government will want all that data, right? The government will want all the data. Well, as soon as they arrest somebody, once they arrest me or you, Allison, they're going to want all of the data they get from Twitter so they can put us in jail, right? That'll be their goal. Now, Elon's going to say, no, I'm not going to do it. And they're going to go, no, you have to. He's going to say no. And then eventually he might say yes if they agree to whatever moderation or whatever laws he agrees to put his competitors out of business. So if he can then do capture to destroy his competitors, that's when that's how he will sell our information to the government. Otherwise, he won't. He'll just sell it instead to, I don't know, the Chinese or the Russians or whatever. I don't know, whatever. Back to Universal.
That makes sense.
Whatever.
Okay, AllisonMorrow.locals.com. Be on my editorial board, $5 a month. Go one-on-one with the most censored people on the internet. Jimenez 26, Machiavellian move if he hires her, then fires her. I guess we'll see.
Yep.
And Christine Chin says, I thought Floki, Elon's dog, was the Twitter CEO. Floki severance package, juicy steak. I don't know.
That's cheap. That's cheap.
Depends on if it's grass-fed, I guess.
Yeah.
Everybody, you can go support Larry over at the Larry Sharpe YouTube channel. Anywhere else you want to promote, Larry?
Hey, everything Larry Sharpe. I'm on Larry Sharpe Twitter, Larry Sharpe YouTube, Larry Sharpe Facebook page, Larry Sharpe, all the cool things. Please follow me. Check out my stuff. I do all types of cool videos. Yes, please do so.
Okay. Any final closing thoughts, Larry, about this breaking news?
I think that I'm glad we're talking about it. Well done, Elon. Yet again, we're all talking about it. Well done. I think in the long run, this was a very good move for Elon. I think it was. I think people are going to talk about it. She's going to fatten it back up again. She's going to put all that stuff back in. I think within a year or two, he fires her. I really believe that. She's gone in a year or two. And he's going to then recut the fat and keep all the cash. That's what he'll do. That is my gut.
Here's a good comment. They are playing games. Musk is the opposition. It's the classic strategy of keeping your friends close and your enemies closer. Twitter is not your friend.
Twitter is a tool, not your friend. Take advantage of the tool to the best of your ability. I completely agree. He's totally correct. Or she, I'm sorry. Is he or she? I don't know. They are. They are totally correct. 100%. Done. See how I just did that? I fixed it.
Just say Zay. Zay.
Zay. I'll do it. Zay. There we go. Whatever. I don't care. Whatever. Zay are great. Yes. I love you, Zay. So Zay are great and totally correct. I think we should always use these things as tools. But something else. And again, you're doing it, Allison. You are having multiple, sites that if something goes wrong on one, you can go to the other. And that's the right answer, which is why I say go to YouTube, go to my Twitter, I have all the things. I even have Tribal, which is the left one. I'm on Tribal even. I'm on all the things. I'm on Rumble too. I'm on all the things. So is he, by the way, sorry, he is correct. I want to make sure that I address
good.
them correctly.
Okay. We've gotten to the bottom of that one. So
yes.
Somebody else is saying he. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Yes.
So we're going to explain this away but it's 12D chess. I've heard that before.
Yeah, but yes. The clock, which is right at least twice a day. The clock is at least right twice a day. Clock is correct. Yes, but I'm not saying 12D. I said 4D, not 12, just to be clear. I did say 4. But Elon Musk has been doing this every single time, right? So yes, we explain Elon away as 4D chess because it's always been 4D chess. That has been accurate. No one that I can think of in the history of America has grifted directly off the government not history, maybe in at least the last 50 years, has grifted off of American taxpayer better than Elon Musk. No one has been able to promise more and deliver, better than Elon Musk. No one has been able to he's been able to stay actively in the media and be a media personality for decades. He is literally the Kim Kardashian. What is Kim Kardashian's value? What has she actually created? Nothing. But my God, she's marrying a basketball star. Then she's marrying Kanye. Then she's got a new TV show. Then she's got a new fragrance. Then her butt breaks the internet. Remember that? Her butt broke the internet. Amazing. She does all these things. What does Elon do? He buys Twitter, and then he makes a rocket that blows up, and then he's gonna go to Mars, which he's never done. And he's
then he partners with the World Economic Forum, which he says he hates.
Then he partners with the WEF. Yes, he does all those things. So yeah, I mean, yes, clock. I'm saying 4D chess. I stand by it. I was right last time about him. I think I'm right again. Look, he was in New York. I don't know if you know this. I know this because look, I ran for governor of New York. I pay attention to New York a lot. I know my people. He came in and said, we're going to build solar panels or whatever he did. New York State said, great. We're going to give you a bunch of money. We're going to give you free rent for like 5 years. He was like, awesome. He came here, built the thing out. New York said, okay, great. That free stuff now is gone. So you don't have to pay now. He went, oh, I got to pay now? He went, yeah. He packed up and left. He took our money. I'm not joking. It's true. You can check it out. He took New York State's free tax, free money, made some crappy solar panels, and left. Thanks for the money, guys. And took off, packed up and left. That's what he did. So yeah, that's 4D chess. That's what I'm talking about.
What do you say to people like a new study shows here on ROKFIN? After the 2016 election, I deleted Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Google apps. It took all 45 seconds. I highly recommend it. Why do people think they need this shit? Get a life. And Allison is not really doing this here, but nothing irks me like great independent journalists talking all day about mainstream apps when they ought to be completely ignoring them. I mean, I get this a lot. Like, why are you still on YouTube? Why you bother complaining about YouTube? Okay, number one, the thing I was interested in with this story is because of the reaction to it. I'm actually far more interested in the reaction to it than I am
Yeah.
about the hire herself. Number two, we don't really have the luxury of getting off of these mainstream apps. I mean, I hate to say it, but that's where most of the world is right now. And so if you're going to engage in what's going on, and people need a bridge to the other side sometimes, why you're on both. You're on the platforms that allow you to say whatever it is that you want to say, and you're on the platforms that don't let you say everything, because there's still people out there that are not down the rabbit hole yet. I was one of those people. I was just like clicking on YouTube videos 6 years ago. I thought Candace Owens was an extremist or something. I don't even realize how mainline she's kind of mainline in a lot of ways. But I thought she was like, that was like, whoa, Candace Owens, so
I used to think Gary Johnson was a radical. That's what I used to think. That's what I used to think. To tell you how I am, I used to think he was a radical. So yeah, I'm with you on that one. Yes.
Yeah. So
by the way, Gary Johnson, not a radical. By the way.
No.
But yes, I used to think he was a radical. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
Do you have any thoughts on that either?
That person's self-righteous and doesn't get reality, right? Because doing something like this, not only do eyeballs matter, they do, but so does your popularity. So does the dollars that each of them give. All these things matter, right? That's like me being mad at somebody for working for the government. I'm not mad if you got a government job. You got to pay your bills, right? Maybe you got good health care from your government job. I'm not mad at you. I'm a libertarian. I don't like government. So what? You got to pay your bills. Am I going to be all righteous and go, how dare you work for the government? How dare you be a school teacher or something? No, I would be a self-righteous jerk if I said that, right? I want you to go pay your bills. I want you to live a life to the best of your ability. If I don't like the government, then I've got to fix it myself. If you don't like YouTube or you don't like Twitter, whatever, then go fix it or buy a new one or make a new one or do something. But don't dump on other people who are trying to make a living here, right? We're all trying to get a message out. We're all trying to make stuff happen. It's just self-righteous of that person to go, just dump everything. Okay, great. Then you know what? You go live in the woods by yourself and force someone else to live in the woods by themselves. I have an idea. Let people do what works best for themselves.
Okay, final question from John Robb. Musk simply needs to focus on transforming Twitter into X, so he hired an exec from World Economic Forum to head the business stuff while he leads the programming team. It's a big project to transform Twitter to X. If you were to say that Musk isn't in it for the money, but in fact is really in it for social control, social engineering, he wants a society that looks a particular way, and money is the icing on the cake, but really once it's a power thing. I think the world should look like this. And so what is this chess move, hiring her and working in this direction with her on this X app for that purpose? What is that purpose in your opinion?
If that was true, and I'm not sure it is, I don't think Elon Musk is that person, but I could be wrong. I don't know him personally, but let's say it's true and he's trying to like manipulate. That's even a better move. Because once you let the WEF in, now this is what they're going to say. Oh, good. We now have eyes on Twitter, right? And they're going to walk away and she's their eyes on Twitter, right? And to be forward, I've done the similar things in my business and or political life. I put people on teams so that I can have eyes on someone else's team or so I can have eyes in someone else's business. I've done it too. I've been in an office in a public company more than once. So I do often want eyes on someone else. It's a military tactic, right? Do you have eyes on the target? Do you have eyes on the enemy, right? Do you have spies? Of course, it's had to all of us use. So for the WF's point, it's perfect because they now have her there. Now, if he's doing this, what a great move. Now that the WF and all those guys walk away, they go, we're good. We got Twitter. Look at other things. So it would be perfect. But not just that, he can use their influence to move them the way he wants to move them. The hope would be in his eyes, again, assuming that you're correct, that he can influence her, right? That Elon could influence her and turn her more to his side. If that could happen, she could then also influence WF to be more towards his side. That would be his goal if he could do that. Now, I don't know. I think that would be some real 12D chess if that's true. Clock would be way right on this one. If that would be some real 12D chess. I think he's just working for stock price.
Maybe so.
I think he's working for stock price.
Doesn't he have some debt issues? He knows the most important
thing is he does have debt issues, correct? And another thing is he's got payments and debt issues. And another thing he realizes more than most people do. In today's world, popularity matters more than competence. Popularity matters more than experience. Popularity is the most important thing, period. It is the most important thing. He recognizes that. And as long as he stays, that will literally save you from jail. I'm not joking. Being popular will save you from prison. Being popular will save you from everything. And if he's popular, you always get a job. Somebody always wants you. Someone always wants to pay you. Always. He recognized that. That's why he stays in the media. He does it all the time.
Larry, thank you as always for your insight into all of this. And thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to go follow Larry wherever you can find him, which is on all kinds of mainstream apps.
Absolutely. I'm here. All the ones you're mad at. You can follow me on those. Plus also I am on I am on Rumble. I am on ROKFIN. I am on those things too. So I'm on the ones you might like also. But yes, all of them.
Okay. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. And don't forget to check out my Off-Gridish Living channel where we announced we are moving to Florida. The link's in the description. We're going to be hitting the road next Sunday, the 21st. And I guess I'm going to be live streaming from Mount Rushmore and all kinds of other places. So make sure you're over there. Okay. And have a great weekend. See you next time.